are watching the multi-awarded Radio Bandido TV on Channel 224 Sky Cable and TV Plus boxes. Simulcast on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Informing, advising, and entertaining the Filipinos and OFWs around the world. Streaming live on www.facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. or on YouTube, channel RJAM News. To all Teleradio Bandido viewers and listeners, you can now watch Teleradio Bandido on our new YouTube channel, RJAM News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup.
Good morning, DZRJ 8:10 a.m. proudly brings you Good Job Philippines with Barbie Atienza. Enjoy a recap of the week's good news and developments, highlighting the great men and women behind them. And now, here is your host, Barbie Atienza.
Well, good morning, Metro Manila. Good morning, Philippines. We're back on Good Job Philippines on a beautiful Saturday morning right here on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. And also you can watch us on Radio Bandido TV. That's on channel 224 on your Sky Cable channels. My name is Barbie Atienza. I'll be hosting the show till 12 noon today, together with my lovely partner, Miss Rina Tolentino. Good morning, Rina.
Good morning, Barbie, and to our listeners. How are you?
Gising ka na?
Yes! Naka-ready ako today.
You know what day is today, di ba?
Yes.
Of course. Yan ang birthday ng ating national hero. Jose Rizal. It's the birthday of Dr. Jose Rizal today, and as we celebrate that, we always commemorate the heroism, the patriotism, and the martyrdom of Dr. Jose Rizal, di ba? Ano ba naalala mo pag Rizal Day?
Holiday. Walang pasok.
Oh, hindi. Sa Kalamba lang. Hindi, ang walang pasok pag ano. Kasi daw, ganito yan eh. Kapag, when people die or become martyrs, what we really celebrate more significantly yung death anniversary nila. Kaya in the case of Jose Rizal, ang talagang bongga, ang talagang malaking celebration, yung 30th of December. That's when he was shot. He was put to death by musketry sa Bagong Bayan or now Luneta, no? Pero yung June 19, yan ang kanyang kapanganakan. Yun naman ang sinicelebrate doon sa kanyang birthplace sa Calamba, sa Laguna.
That is more than enough for us also to celebrate with them, because we are enjoying, all of us are enjoying the fruit of his sacrifices,
Oh, yung freedom.
Yes, yung freedom. Sana
Tsaka,
yung mga na nag-hold on, mag-freedom na rin, Char. Hugot yun, Bar.
Correct. Hindi, tama naman yun. Tama naman yun. Ano lang talaga kung minsan lang hindi natin bibigyan ng kahalagahan. Kaya minsan people will not put the proper importance to the roles of these heroes and martyrs for the country. Kaya kung minsan binabaliwala natin yung mga ini-enjoy nating kalayaan.
Lalo ngayon dahil nga sa pandemic, and then hindi na na-emphasize yung mga yan, especially to the youth. At yan sana yung hindi natin dapat kalimutan, because every day of our lives we enjoy the fruit of their sacrifices.
Ikaw ba? Ano ba natutunan mo sa buhay ni Rizal?
Ay naku, aside from pagiging magandang lalaki niya.
Paano mo nalaman?
Naku, medyo maraming nahumaling din ha. Baka
Pabling.
oo, nandun ako nung time na yun, baka sabi ako sa mga nahumaling kay Rizal. But aside from that, the pagiging genius niya, yung pagiging intellectual,
Yeah.
highly intellectual niyang tao. Yun.
I think ewan ko lang pero ang palagay ko mas nandoon yung kanyang appeal no, yung siguro when he starts talking, 'di ba? I don't know about you pero 'di ba a lot of women that I know get attracted to men not only because of course at first glance yung gwapo, yung lakas ng dating, pero 'di ba malaking bagay yung
the other way around, ganyan din. Anong silbi ng gwapo kung wala namang pupuntahan yung pinag-uusapan? So, it's a must. Diba?
Hindi ko lang alam. Pareho ba ang pamantayan ng standard sa mga lalaki? Ay, hindi ko alam eh.
I have heard a lot of men telling those statements that it's a lot better if they will be talking to somebody who's, highly intellectual.
Yung ang sinasabi, intellectually stimulating. Yan.
Yes.
Yung maganda kausap, masarap kausap, may sense of humor. Ay, madami na dadali doon sa sense of humor, no? Sabi nga lang, pag napatawa mo na raw yung babae, medyo nakapasok ka na ng...
ka na naman.
Pogi points. Pero kay Rizal, di ba? Kahit saan siya magpunta, madami siya nakikilala, tapos yun, nagiging kakaugnayan niya, di ba? Parang,
at hindi naman natin sila siguro masisisi, no?
Pero to consider, he wasn't even tall. He was rather short in stature. Pero siguro, ang lakas talaga ng dating niya, no?
Pag siguro nagsalita na siya, alam mo yun, yung makikinig ka na lang, ganon.
At saka alam mo, narinig ko kwento Rina, minsan, hindi ko lola ng isang friend ko. She was really rather old when we were still young boys. And ito narinig ko lang sa kwento niya, hindi ko nakita sa mga libro. Pero alam mo pala, kunyari like meron siyang pagpupulong na gaganapin. Siguro parang ngayon, para political rally, magsasalita sa kunyari sa San Pedro, sa Laguna. Yung mga tiga Cavite, dumadayo, naglalakad papunta doon sa San Pedro para pakinggan siya.
So para siyang preacher, Public speaker.
Ang lakas ang dating, ika nga. Di ba yung tinatag niya yung La Liga Filipina, ganun din. Dumating lahat ng mga Filipino patriots from different places, from different, yung iba pa mga paniwala. Like for example, si Andres Bonifacio, ang paniwala niya, kailangan revolusyon, yung pandirigma na madugo. Pero si Rizal, reformist siya, pero
niya.
ang feeling, ang sinabi nga niya kay Bonifacio, hindi pa tayo handa, kailangan lang natin reforma muna. Kailangan through propaganda magagawa natin. In fact, nung tinapon siya sa dapitan, may pinapunta doon si Andres Bonifacio para convincein si Rizal. Ayan, tinapon ka na dyan sa dagupan, sa dapitan, at siguro sumama ka na, ikaw mamuno. Dahil idol ni idol ni Bonifacio si Rizal eh.
Yes,
Diba? Kaya siguro kung hindi siya namatay, siya naging unang-unang presidente ng Pilipinas. Well, kasi he gets together people of different ideals. Diba? Yung mga reformist, yung mga propagandist, versus yung mga revolutionary, yung violent ang approach para i-overthrow yung colonizers. Lahat yun, nakikinig sa kanya. Napagsama-sama niya. So, potentially, he would have been a very powerful leader of his time at a very young age. Di ba? Sabagay, bata silang lahat to.
Pero ano mo yan, yung talagang nung kinonceptualize, very cryptic nga yung mga writings niya, no? At some point, napakamatalighagay. Pero na behind, there is an how do you call that? There is a message in between yung mga write-ups.
Malaman.
Malaman, oo, tama, yun. So,
Tama.
while we appreciate the bravery and at the same time, the sacrifices, we commemorate and we celebrate sa mga, kasama ng mga taga-Kalamba. Yeah, happy birthday to our, hero.
Kasama sambayanan. Kailangan siguro, yun lang inaano natin, paalala lang natin, at sana huwag nating mabaon sa limot yung kabayanihan, yung mga ginawa ng ating mga bayani sa pangunguna ni Dr. Jose Rizal.
Hindi tayo mapapagod na ipaalala. Oo. Kaya nandito rin tayo, Barbie, para ipaalala yung mga ganitong mahalagang bagay na nalilimot na unti-unti ng sambayanan natin.
Tama. At yun nga, sinabi natin, isa siya sa mga major leaders nung ating fight for independence ng mga panahon na yun. Kaya pwede rin natin sabihin, isa siya sa mga talagang pangunahing ama ng kalayaang Pilipino, ng independence ng Philippines. And speaking of ama, bukas yun naman, si-celebrate natin sa ring okasyon.
Oo. Araw ng mga gwapo bukas. Happy Father's Day sa'yo. Sa mga mahahalagang tao sa buhay natin. Oo.
Yan ba, sa tingin mo, importanteng i-celebrate din natin yan, yung Father's Day.
Naku, deserve ninyong mga tatay ang ma-recognize at ma-appreciate at hindi lang sa Father's Day, kundi araw-araw dapat. Ayan.
Tama. Kasi, yun naman ang natin, unang-una, dahil yan sa pagmamahal. Kaya sinasabi rin, hindi nga importanteng sabi nga ng iba, well, we honor the fathers who have earned the respect and the love. Pero hindi. Ang atin, appreciation Di ba?
Yes,
Kaya ano man nangyari sa kanila, ano man ang circumstances, naging matagumpay man sila o hindi, utang natin sa kanila ang ating buhay at nasa sa atin na suklian yan or balikan natin ang pagmamahal. Kung kahit sa tingin natin, hindi tayo masyadong minahal o naalagaan ang gusto ng ating mga ama. Karapat dapat lang na kilalanin pa rin natin ang kanilang mga restaurants, yung lalo na yung mga top of the line restaurants, lahat fully booked. Pero tapos yung mga flower shop, sold out yung mga flowers. Pag Father's Day, hindi naman ganun.
Pero sana, yung mga fathers kagaya mo, hindi natin din makakalimutan yung worth natin, kung ano yung part natin sa pamilya na napakahalaga. And we have to live that up na mahalaga kayo na mga tatay, ama, ano man ang tawag, you have a very significant role in the family and in the lives of those people that you provide to.
Ano ba pwedeng gawin para, yun, sinasabi mo nga, para maalala, mabigyan ng diin yung ating pagpupugay, pagpapasalamat sa mga ama. Ano ba mga pwedeng gawin? Meron ka bang mga tips, mga ideas? Yung iba kasi, baka last minute, wala pang napaplano, wala pang naiisip na gagawin bukas. Ano ba pwedeng gawin para sa mga fathers bukas?
Ay naku, marami tayong mga promos ngayon for cakes. Ayan, sa mga
paano yung
make them feel
pag yung
special.
tatay may diabetes?
Bigyan mo ng mga White Walker, Johnny Walker, mga ganon.
Ay, lalo na, hindi naman ako umiinom.
Ay, hindi ko umiinom. Sige, kape na nga lang. Pero the very fact, sige, pag-shopping na lang, panawagan po natin sa pamilya ni Barbie, pag-shopping daw natin siya.
Hindi, pero what I'm saying, what you're probably saying is that one way of showing that affection is get him something for that day. Di ba? Get him something. It doesn't have to be expensive naman, di ba? I mean, totoo It's a thought that counts. Totoo yan
Yes.
Di ba? Lalo na yung mga fathers talagang, mothers for that matter as well. Generally naman gano'n, di ba? Parang pag nabigyan ka ng gift, of course, maganda yung pag natanggap mo, gusto mo talaga. Pero whether gusto mo talaga o hindi, malaking bagay yung... talaga matutuwa ka na naalala ka. More than the
Yes.
gift, it's a thought that really counts. Of course,
Oo.
maganda rin yung pag nakita yung gift, either, yun sabi ko, it doesn't have to be expensive, pero ang malaking magandang bagay din dyan, yung nakita mong pinag-isipan,
Yung effort.
pinaghandaan, pinaghirapan, lalo na yung mga craft work, yung mga ganyan, di ba? I don't know, hindi ko alam kung lahat ng ama, lahat ng lalaki, gano'n, pero there are some of us, like me,
Oo.
medyo masentimental ako sa ganyan eh. Kaya minsan minsan drawing,
Wow.
origami. Ay, ilang taon na nandyan nakatago sa akin.
Mamaya may Mona Lisa ng ipapadala later.
Hindi, di ba? Tapos, kaya nirigaluhan ka ng damit. Yun nakikita mo talagang para sa'yo. Kunyari ako, nirigaluhan ng damit. Usually, orange yan eh. Alam mong naganap ng orange, di ba?
Yes.
Kaya yun talagang akma or talagang bagay doon sa pagbibigyan. O lalo in this case, your father. Yung pakita mo rin na kilala mo siya. Alam mo yung hilig niya, alam mo yung gusto niya, alam mo yung weakness niya. At kung hindi naman natin kayang makuha o mabili yung talagang gusto natin bilhin para sa kanya, let's just be creative. Alam mo, especially at this time, Rina, during the pandemic, yun ang panawagan natin lagi, no? Resourcefulness,
Yes.
maparaan,
naku.
at saka creativity. O ngayong Father's Day, pwede nyo practicing ngayon yan. Be creative and be resourceful.
Kung busy
mga
naman
bagay na
ang
special.
iba, oo, Barbie. Kung busy naman yung iba, naku, make an effort na lang din. Maraming paraan para maparamdam natin na mahal natin yung mga tatay natin. Yeah, a simple
yun lang
call away.
Yan, yung greeting lang, no? Kahit text, di ba? Pero mas maganda kung madadalaw ninyo or makausap nyo ng personal sa telepono. Di ba? Mas maganda yung may boses, di ba? O kaya, ano pa ba pwede gawin? Yung mga breakfast in bed.
Yes,
Pwede yan, no?
diba? Or kaya, ang ginawa ko sa father ko was, I ordered a cake for him, and then food to share, and then, ayun. So,
May dedication.
sana ma-appreciate niya din. Dedication, yes. And then, after that, tatawagan mo the very first hour in the morning to say, I love you and thank you. And those
Yun.
words are, I think, enough.
Ang sarap naman nun. Oo. At saka
Yun.
yung mga routine na kagaya bukas, 20th of June, Father's Day, huwag nyo nang paglabahin yung inyong mga ama. Huwag nyo nang pagpaplansyahin, no? Hindi naman kayo kailangan maglaba at magplansya. Tambak nyo na muna. Sa Lunes na lang. Sa Lunes na lang.
Sa Lunes na lang po ang paglalaban ng mga mister. Bukas,
kanina nga sabi ni Pareng Ruel doon sa Double R sabi nga, tomorrow is Father's Day. The rest of the year is Mother's Day. Hindi, pero totoo yun. Kanina lang, magbabasa ako ng isang I just found out. Yung palang Father's Day, sinimulang i-celebrate more than 50 years after nag-celebrate na ng Mother's Day. Higit na nauna. It was only the time of President Richard Nixon kung kailan dineclare yung Father's Day na third week or third Sunday of June. Pero yung Mother's Day, 52 years yata, 53 years prior to that, inumpisa ng pagdiriwang yung Mother's Day. Kayo, baka may mga idea kayo, ha? Kayo mga nakikinig dyan, baka meron kayong mga idea kung paano natin pwedeng bigyan ng pagpugay, parangal ang ating mga ama. Tawag nyo sa amin, type nyo sa amin. Pwede kayo makipag-ugnayan sa amin. You can use the chat box over on Facebook. All you have to do is to go to DZRJ 810 AM Voice of the Philippines sa Facebook. At dyan pwede tayo mag-interact. Pwede nyo kaming sulatan ng inyong pagbati, ng inyong idea. Paano i-celebrate itong Father's Day ng maganda para sa ating mga ama. Di ba? Yep. So we're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. That's on RJ AM News. RJAM News on YouTube. And please, when you get there, please like us. I hope you like us. And subscribe. And then also hit that bell icon.
Button.
Para every time meron tayong ganap dito sa RJ, pwede namin kayong timbrehan at malalaman ninyo. Di ba? Ikaw ba nag-subscribe na? Dapat nag-subscribe ka na.
Ay, oo. Ano ka ba? Matagal na. Diyos ko. Parte ako ng DZRJ, di ba?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so please keep those messages coming. And as much as possible, yung mga greetings ninyo, hanggang kaya ng panahon, ating babasahin. Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin ang trabaho, Rina. Marami kasi nawalan ng trabaho, maraming na-displace.
Yes.
And we're talking about ways and means kung paano i-address yung problem na yan, ng unemployment, underemployment, or those who are looking for jobs. Stick with us because until the end of the show, we will be talking about ways and means or ideas that we can share with you on how to be able to address your employment problems, whether it's your loss of job, your reduced time in your work, syempre reduced income, yung mga na-lay off, mga na-retrench, or yung mga gusto nang lumipat ng kumpanya for one reason or another. Baka, malamang, may maibabahagi kami sa inyo na magiging kapakipakinabang at makakatulong sa inyo sa pag-address ng inyong mga employment problems. Di ba?
Yeah, right. So, mamaya, this is a very comprehensive discussion tungkol sa mga oportunidad sa mga taong pwedeng ngayon ay merong mahirap na pinagdadaanan pagdating sa trabaho. And we cannot, we cannot be more excited kasi nandito siya mamaya. No?
May guest tayo. Wag kayong alis. Magbe-break muna kami. Magbe-break muna tayo, Rina. When we come back, we have a friend who's joining us for the rest of the show and will talk to us about careers, jobs, and, addressing the problems of life today, which includes employment. So don't you go away. Wag ko alis. Samahan niyo po kami hanggang alas 12 right here on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and Radio Bandido TV. And this is Good Job, Philippines.
Revolutions Per Minute with host Marilyn Craig and guest co-host future Dr. Zoe will revolutionize your life. Spend lunch with them every Saturday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. This is your Love Life Teleradio with interviews with people from all walks of lives, as well as personalities, with stories that enlighten and inspire. So catch RPM on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m., and YouTube channel RJAM News.
Filipino heroism, ingenuity, marksmanship, tatak sa ludo kami. Isang pagkilala sa galing ng mamamayang Pilipino, hatid ay serbisyo saan man sa mundo. Natatanging kwento ng mga overseas Filipino workers, OFW advocates, legal luminaries, educators, scientists, and inventors. Mga piling Pilipinong patuloy na nag-aangat sa pagtingin at pagkilala ng sambayanan. Tatak sa ludo kami. Pinangungunahan ni Johnny Gomez. Tatak sa ludo kami. Tuwing araw ng Sabado mula alas 2 hanggang alas 3 ng hapon. Mapapanood at mapapakinggan sa DZRJ 8:10 a.m. sa Radio Bandido TV, Sky Cable Channel 224, TV Plus boxes at free-to-air. Simulcast live sa www.facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. at sa YouTube RJAM News.
We now return to Good Job Philippines on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Here is your host, Barbie Atienza.
Well, together with my partner, Rina Tolentino, we're back on the show on Good Job Philippines. We're on till 12 noon today. At pag-usapan natin, Rina, about work life at this point in time. And we have a guest joining us, from the People Management Association of the Philippines, or PMAP. Ang ating kasama ngayon is a human resource management professional. And we'd like to call him in, our friend Gilbert Gatdula. Good morning, Gilbert.
Good morning, Mr. Barbie. Good morning, Miss Rina. How are you?
All right, we're good. We're good. And how are you?
I am doing okay. Sabi nyo nga kanina, we are 1 day away from Father's Day and sobrang nakaka-excite mag-celebrate with family.
Ayun. Tama. How are you celebrating Father's Day anyway?
We're just celebrating it here at our home. Fully vaccinated na yung parents ko, but I don't want them to go out as much as we miss restaurants, going Samgyup. We will do it here.
Hindi ba nagre-reklamo dahil karamihan mga seniors ngayon, mga seniors ngayon excited nung sinabing pwede na lumabas yung mga seniors na nabakunahan.
Yes.
Hindi ka ba inaaway?
Medyo inaaway po, sir. Pero we have made an agreement. Essentials lang ang kanilang paglabas. So it's either mamamalengke, pupunta ng grocery. We're limiting to that. Kasi syempre, di ba, we are advised na even though fully vaccinated, it's still important that we keep adhering to the minimum public health standards.
Better safe, no? Better sure and safe. Pero yan ang sinasabi rin na strict ang children ko.
Yes, oo.
Mahirap magpalaki ng magulang.
Pero need na nila ding lumabas eh.
Yes.
Parang maawa ka na lang din eh, no?
Hindi, pero totoo yun. Meron nga akong mga kilala. Alam mo, kahit before this pandemic, alam mo, syempre, na-invento na yung online. For example, yung online banking, online shopping, di ba? So, mga ini-encourage natin, as hanggat maaari, dyan lang kayo sa bahay. Kunyari, may kailangan sa bangko, online na lang. Pero may madami ako nakausap na mga seniors, mga nakatatanda sa atin. At yun nga, ang ininsist nila, alam mo, gusto ko rin siyempre lumabas. Dahil yung pagpunta ko sa bangko, makipagbatian ako doon sa mga kaibigang teller, yan na lang nga nakikipagbatian ko dahil sabi niya, yung mga barkada ko, marami, wala na. Nauna na. Ito yung mga kaibigan ko nakakabata, magandang nakakamusta ko rin. Meron din ako kilala mga seniors, Gilbert. Ang ano naman habit nila, every afternoon, almost every day to, nandun sila sa isang mall at umupo lang sila doon sa isang cafe. Tapos, papabili sila ng pandesal. Buti kaibigan na may-ari ng cafe, bibili ng pandesal. Maghapon sila doon, kwentuhan, nagbabara. Tapos mamaya, sisimple yung isa, dalawa, pupunta sa taas, manonood ng sine. Hindi manonood ng sine, matutulog sa sinehan. Tapos balik na naman. Kasi,
change location lang po, no?
Naano sila, talaga naboboard sila na nasa bahay lang. Gusto din na lang lumabas. At naintindihan natin yan. Pero niya, safety first. Safety first.
Yes, oo.
Okay, tell us, Gilbert, yung mga, para doon sa hindi nakakalam, you're a member of the People Management Association of the Philippines, or PMAP. What is PMAP?
PMAP is a premier organization of people managers and human resources practitioners. So, matindi po ang support ng PMAP ngayon, especially to the companies and businesses, because nasa stage po tayo ng pagbabago ngayon eh. We are changing and we need to adapt to the new normal, kung tawagin po nila.
New ways of doing things.
Yes. We'd like to believe that it is a better normal, kumbaga. Mas maganda than what we used to do before.
Paliwanag mo nga, Gilbert, yung kasi nasanay tayo dati yung tawag dyan sa trabaho ninyo, personnel, kaya naging Personnel Management Association of the Philippines. Tapos later on, tinawag na Human Resources at iba-iba pa, mga Chief Human Resource. Pero isang growing use na ginagamit na term yung people management, which is why PMAP is people management.
Yes.
Ano ba talaga ibig sabihin pag sinabing people management?
People management po kasi is not just limited to tasks. Hindi siya transactional. Yung, kumbaga, limited way of thinking. When you talk about people management, different folks, different strokes, di ba? Yan ang sinasabi nila. So, we are employing a more humane and mas maganda, parang strategic business partner. Yan naman ang kanilang mga tawag ngayon. But people management, bottom line is just about being a friend. Diba? Yan ang maganda naman sa ating ngayon, especially during these trying times.
Okay. Rina, you have a question for Gilbert?
So, for the people's management kasi normally, ang dami ko nababasa na there are still micromanagement and all. So, do you have any suggestion, Gilbert, on how to really manage those people working from home? Na hindi naman necessary na maging micro-manage yung gagawin natin sa kanila.
It's hard not to micromanage, especially if you don't see your staff, because we measure productivity by just seeing them. Halimbawa, yung staff mo nasa next cubicle lang, nakikita mo if he or she is just using the telephone, typing in the computer, but now, iba na kasi magkakalayo na tayo. We are geographically far away from each other. And
Physically away.
Physically away. But now, what I really tell people is to be kind. Kasi times are different now and we need to be kinder to people kasi ang daming uncertainties surrounding us as humans. There's the job security. Will you be able to bring food to the table? And ako, I handle people. Bare minimum is just okay. And being kind, even sa mga email correspondences, the way you talk to them, simple, kamusta ka na, it really does wonders. So be kinder, especially during this time na.
Pero Gilbert,
Being kind, gusto ko yan.
being kind doesn't really mean being lax on standards
Of course.
and efficiency, di ba? So, meron ka
course.
pa rin mga controls at mga norms na sinusunod, di ba? But
Yes.
but being kind would mean what?
Kinder in terms of approach to people, you need to think through yung mga bibitawan mong salita. Of course, I definitely agree with you. It does not compromise productivity and efficiency. Now, balanced scorecards or whatever measures you have in your companies would help you do that. Pero at the top of it all, you cannot enable people who doesn't want to listen to you or who holds grudges against you. Kasi hindi yan ang normal na reaction ng tao ngayon eh. Maraming tumatakbo sa isip ng tao ngayon.
Alam mo, maraming companies, Rina, after nag-umpisa itong pandemic, talagang napilitan mag-adapt doon sa yung tinatawag natin WFH or work from home. Or ngayon, WFE, work from everywhere. No? Or anywhere, di ba? Ngayon, medyo nagkakaroon din ng yung iba, nagkakaroon ng realization. Tama yung sinasabi mo, Gilbert. So parang, una nga, akala nga natin, dahil because of technology, pwede na yan para mas efficient, hindi na kailangan pumiya, etc. Pero pagdating talaga sa, yun, sinabi mo kanina, monitoring. Yun ang problema, parang the controls, which is basically one of the 4 basic management functions. Yung control, parang napakahirap di ba? Of course, you're talking about KPIs, you're talking about key result areas, standards, norms, performance measures. Pero talagang mahirap i-monitor. Pati yung mga empleyado, kung minsan sila mismo nagsasabi, ang hirap pag-work from home kasi siyempre may distraction. Not that you don't love your family, pero kunyari, ganyan, may ginagawa kang report or may nasa Zoom meeting ka, biglang dadating sa yung anak mo at gusto mag-breastfeed. Di ba? Medyo problema, hindi lang sa management, kundi sa employee mismo. Kaya a lot of the companies that I know now, yung medyo lumuwag-luwag yung quarantine, are now reverting. Huwag na munang work from home, pasok na muna dito na tayo magtrabaho. Kasi mas mabilis, mas efficient, mas productive.
Yes.
I don't know, do you agree with that?
I definitely agree with that. I came from hospitality industry.
Hotel.
Very minimal po yung work from home arrangement sa amin. I think the last time that we had work from home arrangement was the recent surge this year nung nag-pronounce po ng ECQ. Pero lahat kasi ng kailangan ng isang employee is within the office. Stable Wi-Fi connection, aircon dahil napakainit ngayon, di ba? The people, we feel encouraged if we see our workmates within the same room. May ganun ang mga Pilipino po highly sociable beings. So these factors contribute to productivity and efficiency.
Correct.
And that's what we consider. But for us, it's not taken out, but with measures, with safety measures, kumbaga.
Lalo na sa inyo kung hospitality industry. That kumbaga, face-to-face frontline service kayo. And everything is real time. Meaning, may nangyari, kailangan tayo magresponda.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi kasi pwedeng remote. Nangyari, meron kang guest at nagreklamo. Hindi naman pwedeng, okay, talk to our guest relations officer via Zoom. Hindi pwede, di ba?
It depersonalizes the experience. So I think that's something that cannot be taken away yet from our industry. Kasi
Absolutely.
ang mga tao, they like to talk to people, they like to hear voice. I think personalization is really an essential element in terms of guest experience.
Oh, okay. So yes,
Mina?
I agree with you dun sa part na yon, Gilbert, we're in. Talagang need natin makipag-socialize din. Kaya siguro na to-toxic, a majority of those people are working from home right now. It's because there is the need for socialization.
By nature, people are social beings, di ba? Okay, Gilbert, from the PMAP standpoint, kamusta bang employment condition ngayon as a whole sa pangkalahatan? Tayo ba'y nagbabalik, meron na pa tayo nakikitang at least naaninag na pag-asa na bumalik na sa normal, at least yung ating employment placement. Kasi ang alam ko, like in Metro Manila, mga 800,000 yung nawala ng trabaho nung dito sa pandemic na to. Ngayon ba, are things improving? Are things getting worse? Are we on our way to recovery? Ano ba ang balita?
I think in terms of economy, mas naging creative, mas nag-diversify ang mga industries. Like, for instance, IT industry is booming. Yan yung mga kaya talaga na to work from home, and even accounting jobs can be done remotely. So, may mga bumaba, may mga trade-offs, pero merong ding nag-increase ng mga industries. Just like IT, accountancy, e-commerce, yan yung mga nag-boom. Are we seeing a light at the end of the tunnel? Definitely. Being in the workplace myself, I am seeing that they are speeding up the vaccination procedures para talagang tuloy-tuloy na ang ating pag-approach sa better normal. Are we decreasing the unemployment rate? We'd like to say that it's a work in progress. It's not perfect. Everything is still volatile. Everything is still uncertain as of this time. But I believe, just like si PMAP, they are doing everything that they can to help rebuild the economy.
Okay. Anong intervention sa ginagawa ngayon ng PMAP, Gilbert? Ano ba yung mga activities ng PMAP? First doon sa mga managers, sa mga management people, do you offer solutions, ideas, solutions that they can adapt for their workplaces?
Yes, I was a recipient of, or I was an attendee of these webinars. Ito yung mga kasagsagan ng early onset ng pandemic, and how do you embrace change? So yung mga topics such as change management, agility, business continuity, ito ay mga bagay na naririnig lang natin theoretically. But PMAP, through its Future Leaders program, help me. I'm a manager in my industry, help me how to tread during this difficult time and difficult season. And now, ang ginagawa po naman ngayon ng aming committee, I am under an academe industry committee. We are helping our fresh graduates to land a job. Maniniwala ba kayo that while we were conducting a pulse check with our schools, may mga graduates tayo noong 2019 and 2020 na hindi pa nakakapagtrabaho. And add to that,
dahil sa pandemic.
yes, dahil sa pandemic. And now, I think, nag-iba na kasi yung calendar ngayon eh. Katatapos lang ng semestre, we will be having more graduates after this June.
Joining the workforce.
Yes, how do you bridge that gap? How do you help them? So ang academe industry po, a committee that I am in, we are helping them by providing webinars, by providing best practices to them. Paano na nga ba ang ginagawa natin pag better normal? And we have this virtual job fair which is happening next week. Ayan,
that's
Thursday.
Oy, sige, pag-usapan na nga natin yan. Virtual job fair. Una, tinitrain natin kahit yung mga fresh graduates na to lalo maging prepared for the workplace. Tama ba yan?
Yes,
Yun
that's
ang
correct. That's correct.
Tapos pangalawa, now you're connecting products of the school system, yung mga graduates, with the industry through
Yes.
did you say virtual job fair?
Yes, you heard it correctly.
Okay. O kasi di ba, ang concept dyan, Rina, basta pag sinabing job fair, pupunta ka sa mall, pupunta ka sa isang
Oo.
building, maraming
Paano
mga
na nga ba
mag-interview.
ngayon?
Ngayon, paano yung virtual?
Oo.
Ang virtual job fair po natin ngayon is a combination of two facets. Number one, we have career management talks. Ang mga career management talks po natin, targeted po yan sa mga topics on how do you conduct yourself online. Dati kasi tayo, di ba, pupunta tayo sa booth, kailangan nakapostura ka, maganda ang sapatos, may dala kang resume. Nag-iba na ngayon. So how do you conduct yourself online? So yan ang isa sa
Yes.
mga pag-uusapan natin. Nag-iba na po ang itsura ng ating mga resumes or curriculum vitae. So bilang employer, papaano mo or bilang estudyante, ano na ba dapat ang itsura ng ating mga resumes? How does it look like now?
Ano nga? Baka
Dati
kasi,
po,
baka mag-apply ako, sabihin sa akin, ano ba,
Kailangan ba whole
outmoded-
body na?
outmoded na to.
Photo.
O
I
video.
think ngayon, ang mga importante po is yung mga Skype ID or yung mga mobile numbers. Before naman po, wala naman po tayong mga Skype IDs eh. Kasi ang interview na ngayon is virtual, just like how we are conducting this interview ngayon. And before, I heard this in one webinar that I have attended, hindi na daw relevant masyado ang seminars. So, ang mas relevant daw ngayon, how did you build that competency? Nag-intern ka ba sa ganito? Nag-OJT ka ba sa ganyan? And that's what you need to supply in your resume. Ayan.
Dali, yung mga internship tsaka OJT, virtual na rin ngayon?
May mga nag-virtual na po. I believe yung mga kaya po ng remote, for example, accounting jobs or encoding jobs, yan po ang mga nag-open up. But I
Kaya
think
kami sa media, yung mga writers, pwede yan no?
yes.
Pwedeng work from home yan. Magsasabit na lang ng kanilang mga storya.
Yes. Output-based po talaga ngayon. So, yan, how do you conduct yourself online? How do you write your resume? And personal branding. Narinig po natin yung mga LinkedIn, di ba? And even yung Facebook. This is something that the employers are now looking into. Kaya, that's the first part. These are mostly career management talks dahil we want to educate our fresh graduates na nag-iba na ang panahon natin ngayon. Mas nag-improve at mas nag-update. Now, second thing, and ito yata yung inaabangan ng karamihan, is the job advertisements. So we have partner companies, we have source partner companies who are currently hiring, and the virtual job fair will result or will be a portal for them to be connected. Ayan, para at least magkakilanlan ang supply and demand. Diba? So there are supplies of jobs and there is a demand of jobs and there are supplies of students. So ang goal po namin is to connect these two.
So paano kalakaran ng virtual job fair, Gilbert? Ano ba? Zoom ba yan? Zoom?
Yes, we are using Zoom. We will be going live stream din po sa PMAP and YouTube accounts. Kasi Sa mga far-flung areas, medyo may challenge in terms of bandwidth.
Yes, you're right.
Hindi po ganoon ka-advanced or sophisticated ang technology natin. So we are also opening this event online through Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook.
Now,
Okay.
yes.
In the human resource perspective, Gilbert, is the standard of every human resource has raised its level, or it's just parang nag-adjust tayo in terms of the competencies and capabilities of an applicant? Meron ba tayong kinukonsider na ngayon, or paano ba yung adjustment natin ngayon? Kasi we don't get to test them, we don't get to see them, we only have this virtual conversation. Ano ba yung mga standards na na-adjust in terms of the qualifications of an applicant?
Number one ho talaga is technologically savvy. Yan ang isa sa mga kailangan nating matutunan ngayon. How do you go live on Zoom? How do you change your name or the reaction button? So these are simple things sa mga bata, pero ngayon we found relevance in using it kasi highly online ngayon ang ating mga engagements. Ngayon pa lang bubukas. Yes.
The medium itself is already a measurement.
Yes.
Diba? Like
Yes.
sabi ko nga, kunyari, in my experience, like 10 years ago or 20 years ago, yung mga hindi pa nagpiprint out ng mga CV, ng mga biodata, medyo tagilid na yan dahil hindi marunong gumamit ng mag-encode at mag-print ng kanilang resume. Medyo meron ka kagad, hindi naman disqualified agad, pero meron kagad kakulangan, di ba? So ganito rin, pagka hindi makapasok sa yung Zoom interview or nahihirapan pumasok, siguro nagkakaroon ka na ng konting assessment na rin, no? Doon sa skill ng tao. Okay.
Of course, Miss Rina and Mr. Barbie, it's still specific per job type, di ba? Depende pa rin yan sa trabaho. I'm just saying this generic.
In general.
Kasi sabi nyo nga po, ang medium natin, it's totally online. So how do you penetrate this medium and how do you make yourself comfortable using this medium? So that's very important.
Okay, pero Gilbert, as a screener, ikaw yung HR, ikaw yung nag-i-screen, hindi ba mas mahirap ang trabaho mo niyan? Medyo may limitation.
Yes,
may limitation.
May considerations.
May limitation definitely kasi kami din po nag-a-adjust, di ba? Hindi na kagaya dati na ma-assess mo na kagad pag medyo nanginginig yung kamay, it means nervous talaga siya. May shortness of breath. Kasama
Body
yun sa mga kasama sa mga assessments, but now it's really kailangan pati sa online babasahin mo na rin yan ngayon How does a person react or respond to a question that is being posed to him or her? Yung thought process niya ngayon ang mas na-heighten kasi paano na kaya sasagutin ito? Ano kaya ang kanyang way of thinking? So may mga na-heighten, may mga nabawas din po sa ating way of interview.
Kung isang nakikita kong disadvantage yan, ito yung signal, no?
Yes.
Minsan ni-interview mo, tapos choppy.
Yes.
Diba? Tapos sasabihin sa'yo, Sir, you're choppy. Nagda-diet na nga ako. Chubby pa.
Iba po yata yun.
Okay. Pero Gilbert, give us a picture of how the virtual job fair is going to happen. So pag nag-access ako, makikita ko kayo sa Facebook ng People Management Association of the Philippines.
Yes.
Paano ngayon ako magsasubmit? Pagkatapos, paano nyo ako tatawagin for interview? Saan ako sasalain? Saan ako i-screen? O paano ba yan?
The virtual job fair, we entitled it Sulong, Pagbangon Tugong Tagumpay. Its main goal is to connect the students and the hiring companies. We will be advertising the job vacancies through our slide presentations. So, ang ating mga students, we communicated with them that they need to be proactive kasi may mga links ito. Papakita natin yung mga job openings and then there's a career link that they can proactively go into. So search nila yan.
Gilbert, pwede kong isend, like for example ako, isasend ko sa iyo yung resume ko, And then you will assess as to what industry ako pwede or i-recommend mo yung applicant sa mga agencies to pwede, or is that
Or
the process?
mamimili ka ng applyan?
People Management Association of the Philippines is not a recruitment firm. We only connect the students and our hiring companies. We advise our students that they need to be proactive. Sila mismo ang mag-hunt. Kami, taga-connect lang, ipapakita namin sa inyo, may opening ng IT officer, IT manager. But just like ito, test din ito of agility and proactivity na you need to apply yourself. So we won't be getting resumes simply because data privacy will not allow us to do that. And we want our students to be proactive na ito na, pinakita na namin sa inyo. Nag-partner na kami sa mga kumpanya. Now is
Ikaw
your
pipili.
chance. Yes.
O para namang kahit na yung real job fair, you walk into the mall, marami na mga cubicles sa mga kumpanya, ikaw ang mamimili kung saan gusto mag-apply. Anong posisyon ang gusto mong applyan, di ba?
Yes.
Yung matching, iba pa yan no? Ibang service yan
It really doesn't happen in a day. Kumbaga,
So,
kaya kami, we're happy na ma-establish na yung connection.
So ipopost niyo, Gilbert, sa Facebook at saka sa YouTube yung mga links.
Yes.
Okay.
They can just
Nakita
go
ko
directly. They
to the
can
link.
just go directly through the PMAP, the People Management Association of the Philippines Facebook account and YouTube account.
Do I have to register first with PIMA?
May registration po tayo simply because meron po tayong mga raffle prizes. Ayan.
Okay.
Our major raffle prize is a UPS, which is very essential now dahil madalas ang power outage, diba? But we have
uninterrupted power supply.
Yes. So yan. So meron kami
gusto mo rin malaman siguro ilan na nag-apply, di ba?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Just for interest of time, Gilbert, when will this happen and how will they connect?
Yes. This is happening on June 24. That's Thursday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I am encouraging and inviting all graduating students, job seekers, and workers displaced by this pandemic to register. Ang registration link po natin napakasimple lang. That's bit.ly/VJF Sulong. And on the day, you are able to stream us live through People Management Association of the Philippines YouTube and Facebook page. Ayan. So ang ating mga partner companies will also be present in the chat. So they will be engaging through the chat ng mga prospective questions that you might have. So see you there at sabay tayong susulong at babangon patungong tagumpay.
Okay. Gilbert, for more information, they can go to the FB page of PMAP. Nandun ba yan?
Yes.
All right.
We have released posters of our speakers. May speaker tayo galing pang Singapore. May speaker tayo na Filipino. So marami po. Just like the People Management Association of the Philippines Facebook page for more information.
Okay, so this is open to fresh graduates, first jobbers, those who want to move from one company to another.
Yes.
And this is going to happen on the 24th of June. That's on a Thursday. Araw ng Maynila yan, ha? Oh,
Kaya nga po, araw din daw po yan ang basaan
ano, sa San Juan. Oo nga.
Yes.
Correct. So, you cannot forget that. 2 to 5 in the afternoon. Check out bit.ly.
/ VJF Sulong. Yan. Virtual Job Fair Sulong. Yes.
Okay. A virtual job fair. VJF Sulong. Was about to ask kung ano yun. Okay, yun. Pagkakataon para sa ating mga kababayan na binibigay at tandog ng People Management Association of the Philippines. Those of you who are having the challenge of looking for a job, whether you're fresh graduates or you've been displaced, or you simply want to move or at least explore other possibilities. Ilang companies na nandito, Gilbert?
We have a minimum of 10 companies, partner
At
companies.
least 10 companies.
Register ako, John Gilbert.
Sure.
At ilan-
The registration is still open.
Meron ba kayong approximate ilang jobs ang available?
Currently, per review po natin, we have 30 jobs available. Hindi ko lang
Okay.
na-review pa, pero mga 30 na po yan.
All right. For
Okay.
more details and information, you can check out the Facebook page of the People Management Association of the Philippines at PMAP. And then, of
Yes.
course, the link is VJF Sulong. Sulong.
Yes.
Para revolusyon.
Sulong kasi
Sulong.
sabay-sabay po tayong magiging matagumpay after nitong pandemic na ito.
Okay. Kala ko pag nagpapalam tayo, sulong. All right, Joshua Buendia. Baka naghahanap ka ng trabaho, ha? Puntahan mo yun. Yung PMAP sa June 24, 2 to 5 in the afternoon. Thank you very much, Gilbert Gatdula.
Thank you.
And I hope
Yes.
we have you again
Thank
sometime
you
in the
so
future.
much.
Yep, a lot of help that PMAP is doing for the service of the Filipino worker. Salamat sa inyo.
Salamat po sa inyo. Thank you po.
Mabuhay. All right. And Rina, mag-apply ka, ha?
Yes, mag-a-apply ako. Paano ba, Secretary?
Oy, handa mo yung ano. O nga, balikan natin si Gilbert. Gilbert, maghahanda ba ng resume? Wala na ba si Gilbert? Umalis na ba? Wala, no?
Ay,
Pero
oo
kailangan
nga.
siguro.
Yes.
I'm still
Maghanda
here.
tayo. O, yan. Gilbert, anong ihanda? Resume, kailangan?
Yes,
Naka-standby
dapat
na.
po ready na po ang inyong
Ano ba yung
resumes.
IDs na kailangan?
I think
Document?
as a starter, resume po talaga. Kasi doon sa
Okay.
links na ipoprovide po natin, you will be asked to submit your resumes. Kasi yan ang
Standby na yan.
step mo ngayon sa mga
On the
companies.
spot. On the spot,
Yes.
sasabihin sa'yo ng company, send it here now. Di ba?
Yes, this is
Parang
automated. This is online. So parang may mga
Ah,
submission bins po sila dyan.
Oh,
real time yan.
Okay.
Yes.
Real time. Okay, good. O yun, handaan nyo na. Pagandahin nyo yung inyong resume. Make it updated and of course in the proper form. Alright? Okay, paalam na tayo, Rina.
Yes, and again, thank you, Gilbert, for the comprehensive discussion about this opportunity, and everyone should join the job fair on
Virtual
June
job fair.
24. Yes, and again, thank you so much to Joshua and to all fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to my father Adolfo Barbero, and also to my special Mr. Jar Tolentino. Happy Father's Day. Yes. And to
Alright,
you,
okay.
Barbie, happy Father's Day.
Maraming salamat to all the fathers, mga ama ng tahanan. Oh, day off tayo bukas. Bawal magplancha, bawal maglaba. Sa Lunes na. Tatambak muna nila. At syempre, yung job fair, huwag nyo kakalimutan. At magpabakuna na kayo. Para kung kailangan na kayo magtrabaho, kailangan kayo pumunta doon, physically safe kayo.
Yes.
Pero if you don't really have to go out, stay home. Yung mga papasyal-pasyal, fine, pero ingat lang. Kailangan po yung face shield, yung face mask, face shield, hugas ng kamay, social distancing. Rina, have you had your vaccine already? Yes?
Yeah, I did. And my second would
First.
be on July 15th.
Ayan, o sige, ako naka-double dose na ako. Ingat-ingat po lagi. Happy Father's Day to all of you. Happy Rizal Day to all
Yes.
Filipinos, Filipinos who love our country and who are cherishing our freedoms and independence. Hanggang sa muli, wag po kayong magsasawa dito po sa ating programa. And if you're going through trying times, remember that God loves you. And the best way to love Him back is to love yourself. And the best way to love yourself is to take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, and intellectually. And once you've learned to do that, love thy neighbor as thyself. Until next week, every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12 noon, right here on DZRJ 810 a.m. and Radio Bandido TV. Ako po si Barbie Atienza. This is Good Job,
Good job,
Philippines.
Philippines.
You've been listening to Good Job Philippines with Barbie Atienza. Good Job Philippines is an exclusive presentation of DZRJ 810 AM.